a rumor. And I saw it too many times about the list. How people pay to be on the list. And I know you've seen that before.
Yeah, of course I've seen it. It's funny. Last year we were Stu suggested it, and I think we got too busy and didn't do it. But like, we were gonna film like a little video of like someone's hand putting money into one of our hands, and like, okay, you're there. We're gonna write your entry up now, or something stupid like that. Oh. No, nobody pays to get on the list. You don't. There's also like this ridiculous notion that like you have to submit your name for consideration. If you're a I don't want to say lower level, but if you're an indie wrestler who maybe like doesn't have as much buzz or national recognition, but like you meet a lot of these other criteria, it helps to submit because sometimes people are not on our radar yet, you know. Yeah. We try and get better and better about that, but it helps. But you definitely don't have to. Like, do you think Kenny Omega or Roman Reigns sat down and filled out our form? Like, you know, I mean, do you even think like did AJ Gray sit down and fill out the form? Like, no, like it's not. You know, they're busy, and it's and like they're getting a lot of bookings. But maybe and if someone thinks that like maybe they haven't been listed yet, and they even if they're really busy, if they can find the time to fill out the form when it goes up, that's a good thing. But it's not required. And definitely nobody's. Good. I mean, I wish people paid to get on it. I mean, that would be, that'd be nice. But
you know, we're editing that out, Kevin.
Well, the other thing is that Tony Khan pays us to put whoever at number one and all that, and you know, I always just comment on that stuff now and say like the check hasn't arrived. Why is he?
The check? Well, you should really say the check hasn't cleared.
Yeah, the check hasn't cleared.
His dad has to sign the check. That's really what you should say.
Right. Plus, we weren't on that list that circulated, that very real list of all the people on the AEW payroll. Did you ever see that?
Oh, and they had
it's like the Wrestling Observer gets this much, and like separate from the Wrestling Observer. Wasn't
Uncle Dave on that like payroll?
Yeah, separate. I think separate from the Wrestling Observer, and it's like, well, he is the wrestling. So like, who's? And then like, I think David Bixenspan was on there, and like a bunch of other people, and like someone just made it in Microsoft Word.
So we got the hands in motion. If you go with rolling, no need to focus. Traveling states and over oceans. You gotta wait till your coast chosen. Trying to have lines outside the show like Harry Potter releases at Barnes and Noble.